you see my spot sticker? Hi everyone and welcome back to the ramen talk. This is the 13th ramen talk and it's going to be the year-end ramen talk. I thought we'd do a nice little ramen talk today because I know it's not been that long since we've done another one, but I thought we could do it to like close off the year. When is this being posted? Like literally the first day of 2021. Sorry. It's 2022 now. So we'll be discussing events that happened throughout the year. Non-K-pop and K-pop wise. Because it's Nick. Let's introduce the ramen we're going to be talking about eating today. This is the ramen. It's by the company Paldo and it's this one. Now, it's not very big and I've got quite a bit to talk about today, but however it does say that it's volcano chicken noodles. Look, there's a little volcano there, can you see that? So I'm thinking it might take me quite a while to eat this. I have bought refreshments. I'm not going to be talking like in major detail because like we'll be here all day. I've got like 6 things to mention. We all thought 2020 was absolutely rubbish and 2021, by the way, where the hell did 2021 go? It just literally flew by, didn't it? We all thought 2021 would be better and guess what? It wasn't. The lighting in here is absolutely awful, I'm sorry. It's because the light, which is actually a white light, not a yellow light, is here, not in front of me, here. So it's shining down as opposed to on me. So you actually can't see my face that very well. My hat. So let's give this ramen a go. Okay, here's a bite. It smells it smells very spicy, but it smells nice. Ooh, I'll hit you straight away, that does. How am I supposed to talk about things? Oh god. I love Pocari Sweat. I don't know why I didn't think it would be this hard. It literally says volcano on the front. There. Anyway. I'm not really tasting any chicken. I can taste like garlic, onion, heat. I'll get to my first topic in a minute. Let's start off with the start of the year. So the start of the year saw Donald Trump's reign of terror come to an end and Joe Biden was sworn in as 46th President of the United States and everyone in the world was happy. Except for a few people who decided before he was elected to storm the Capitol. That was the good idea, wasn't it? No. You'll find a lot of the events this year have a common theme. Stupidity, resulting in lots of people dying. I don't even know how many wildfires there was this year as well. There's like one in every country. So what else happened? Oh, Prince Philip died, didn't he? It was tragedy for the Queen and for the older generation, but none of the young generation cared because he was quite racist. So I'm not going to comment though because it's not good to speak ill of the dead even if he was a bit racist. Why does it instantly make you cough? I haven't got COVID, I promise. Speaking of COVID, the emergence of the Omicron variant. Yes, it's probably milder, but it doesn't mean that you should treat it like it's not important. This is a bad idea. We did have some good news though. Eurovision wasn't allowed to take place this year. And Italy won, very rightly so. Italy also seemed to win everything else, including the Euro. No, not the Euros. It wasn't the World Cup, was it? Was it the World Cup? It was some kind of football event. I don't really like football, so I don't know. But they won that as well. I think they did quite well at the Olympics. I've got it in my nose. They did quite well at the Olympics as well. And that was allowed to go ahead, so lovely. Probably wrongly, because, you know, people still got COVID and everything. It wasn't all bad, let's be honest. Yes, it was bad. Yeah, it was really bad. But there was a few rays of sunshine in there. Like for the majority of the year, we were actually allowed to do things, which is good. Oh, do you like my jumper, by the way? This is a present by my sister. Got my stand groups on it. The stand groups, a jumper, yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I've actually like finished what I wanted to say about 2021. There are lots of good movies, lots of good music, which would lead me on to K-pop in 2021. I mean, if you want to know about 2021, just Google it. I'm really planned on talking about a lot, but I just can't because my mouth is on fire. I'm still quite like, not hungover alcohol-wise, hungover from eating so much over the last couple of days. It tastes good, you know that. K-pop in 2021 just kept raising the bar, didn't it? 2019 was like the peak, and then 2020 was like really good, and then 2021 was just up there again. I'm really so excited about the 2021 K-pop end of year mashups. There's been a few teasers of some that look quite good. This wasn't supposed to be a fire noodle challenge, but it is now. I'm sure I look fine, but on the inside I'm dying. Last we'll do the comebacks and upcoming comebacks. So at the start of the year we had to say goodbye. Well, we didn't say goodbye because like they didn't really disband. GOT7 stopped being GOT7. Well, they're not. No, that's not true. GOT7 stopped being JYP. So they're doing their own thing, but they're still GOT7. So we had to say goodbye to GOT7. Then we had to say goodbye to IZONE. It just breaks your heart one after the other. And then we had to deal with the fact that suddenly everyone, at least one member in every group, was a school bully, which ruined everyone's like opinions of people. 2021 was the year of the bully scandals, which a lot of them were blown out of proportion, let's be honest. I think bully's a harsh word and you need to be careful when you use it. One good thing about K-pop in 2021 was it saw the comeback of Red Velvet, and everyone was excited because they just literally disappeared for the last 2 years. But, you know, they're back now. Also 2021 saw an old K-pop group rising from the grave. Brave Girls. 2021 was a good year for Brave Girls because for some reason people only just discovered Rolling, even though it's been a great song ever since it came out. And they actually won an award this year because of how good they did. So good on you, Brave Girls. 2021 also saw quite a few survival shows. We got like Street Woman Fighter, Girls Planet 999, and then Kingdom. And now they're doing another Queendom. I thought people made their feelings perfectly clear about the first Queendom and Kingdom, and now they're doing another Queendom. Why they're not doing a Road to Queendom either? Feel sorry for whichever group. If Stacey is put on Queendom, or even Road to Queendom, whatever, I'm going to riot. Or MOMOLAND or something. No, just no. Oh, I might die soon. We also saw 2021 quite a few K-pop idols enlist and return home. Elle from Infinite enlist in February. Day6 Sungjin enlist in March, as well as Chanyeol from EXO. Someone from Ace, no, Vav, he enlisted. Hui from Pentagon enlisted in February. Taemin enlisted in May. Sungwoon enlisted in July. Bacon enlisted in May. Younghae enlisted in October. Shona enlisted in July. Wow from Ace enlisted in September. Practically all of ONF enlisted together in December. Another member of Ace, Donkun, enlisted in September. And Sandal from B1I4 enlisted in November. Who returned home? We've got EXO's Dio, who returned in January. Jin Young from B1I4 came home. Pentagon's Jinho, B2B, Sungjae and Hyunsik also came home from the military. 2021 also saw like 15, I think, groups debut, as well as a lot of soloists and a lot of disbandments as well. So we have Billy, Cypher, APINKS, Hot Issue, Ivy or Ive, Just Be, Kingdom, Lightsome, Mirai, Omega X, Pixie, Purple Kiss, T1419, Tribe, and a subunit of Woodson called The Black. We also had Bam Bam debut as a soloist, B.I, IM, JB, Jin Young, Joy, Jo Yuri, Kwon Eunbi, L, Lisa, Soyeon. Actually, that's not true because no, it's not. It's a different Soyeon. Rose, Sawn, Wendy, Young K, Young J, Yugyeom, Yuki, Hans. Loads of debuts. We had a few disbandments as well. We had 100% One Team, BOY, very good, oh boy, very good, Enoig, G-Friend, Hotshot, iZone, 7 o'clock, Voicebird, upcoming comebacks, and comebacks that have already happened recently. But let's just go from the start of December because I don't actually know where I want to. So, on the 1st of December, we had Everglow and Ivy come back. Well, Ivy debuted with 11 for Ivy, which was great, and Everglow came up with a third mini album, Pirate, which is obsessed with that song. Then on the 2nd, we had T1419 come back for the literal 4th time this year, and MOMOLAND's done nothing, apart from Wrap Me in Plastic. Then December 3rd, we had ONTH come back with a 6 mini album, Goosebumps. December 6th, Extraordinary Heroes debuted, Happy Death Day, which was actually quite a decent song considering they're a band. I thought they were an actual group. We have The Boys doing a special single called Candles. The 7th, WHTE did a song. Ravi did a single album. 10 Centimeters did something. December 8th, 17 did a Japanese special singer, and Luna Solar did a Christmas song. December 9th, Skyle did a Christmas song. December 10th, Pink Fantasy did a Christmas song. And Monster X did a US second full album, The Dreaming, which I'm not gonna lie, You Problem gives me major Dynamite vibes. For Thailand did an 8th mini album, which I kind of like that song. And NCT re-released a song for their 3rd full album called Universe. And ATEEZ released Zero Fever Epilogue. Turbulence is a good song, but it's a bit boring for me. December 13th, Moonbyul released a pre-release single. December 14th, NCT released their 3rd full album as a whole group of the 23 members called The Universe, with the title Universe and Beautiful. Pixie did a Christmas, no, it's not a Christmas song, it's just a song. Billy did a Christmas song. Twice did the Japanese, on the 15th this is, Twice did a Japanese single called Donut, and Youngjae did a single as well. On the 17th, Tribe did a Christmas song, and so did La Boom. On the 18th, Purple Kiss did a Christmas song. On the 19th, the group called Rockin' Doll debuted. On the 20th, aespa released Dreams Come True, which is a remake of SES's song. On the 22nd, ITZY Japan did a Japan debut, TXT did a Christmas song, and so did Hyolyn. On the 23rd, Stray Kids released Because 2021, which literally dropped out of nowhere. Oh My Girl did a song called Shark for Universe Music, and that was quite a good song. On the 28th, Bam Bam's coming back with a single called Who Are You? On the 30th, no, IU's doing something on the 29th called Pieces, I think it's an album. On the 30th, Moonbyul's coming back with a 3rd mini album. SF9's doing a Universe Music single. And what's going on there? And then we've got, going into January 2022, we've got P1 Harmony, Uptension and Kepler all coming back and debuting respectively on the 3rd of January. On the 4th of January we've got WHTE coming back, and so is OneWe. On the 5th we've got Woodson, Jacome, Omega X, and a group called Trends is debuting, or it could be a person, I don't really know. Alexa's doing something on the 6th, and Hypen's coming back with a repackaged album on the 10th. Dripping's doing something on the 17th. And Pentagon's coming back on the 31st. We've also got a new music promised from Promise 9. And guys, the biggest news for me in the entirety of 2021, wondering when APINKS going to come back. Well, guess what? They're coming back in February. Let's celebrate that with a big mouthful of noodles. I am so unbelievably excited about APINKS comeback because this doesn't happen often. A group this old does not continue this pattern. The songs that are actually good, they continue to be good. Just keep knocking it out of the park. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry, I've not talked about a lot of what I wanted to talk about, and I've not done a very good job at talking about the stuff that I did talk about. But I cannot stay here any longer because I am dying. Although they're unbelievably hot, they're actually very nice, and I have finished them. Finished. I'm not drunk, I promise. I don't drink. Oh, I need to sleep this off. Alright. I'm sorry for the chaoticness that this was of this video. I am going to be filming a lot more. I've got to do about 1,000,001 unboxings, and I've got to do something with the Skazoo characters. And we're going to do like a little Christmas haul as well. Look at my lips.